Hey everyone, this is Akasha, and I am here to give you your August Angel Tarot reading. Let's dive in. Divine Source Energy, Spirit, Archangels, and Angels, what messages do you have for me to share for the benefit of all beings everywhere, inclusive of self? As always, this was a spread that was given to me in deep meditation by Archangel Metatron. So I will do that same spread that you usually see me do every month. And then I also do a weekly reading inside of the Seeker Sanctuary. I'll put a link to that underneath this particular video. So if you'd like to get those readings, feel free to join me inside of the Seeker Sanctuary, as well as see some of the other things that I offer on that platform. All right, so let's get started. I am going to move the camera so that you can see me pull the cards for the reading. My favorite little pillow space here. It's so soft and it just feels like the perfect place to settle the cards. As always, horizontal plane and the vertical plane. Wow, a lot of really great energy here. So I'll go left to right. This will be for the archangels of the horizontal plane. And then, of course, the vertical plane will be top to bottom. So let's start over here with the 8 of air. So this is, when we see this card, there's a lot of energy, but a lot of mental energy. Really beautiful card here. You can see that. So the 8 is, the 8 of air is a lot of mental energy. So again, this is speaking to, you can even see at the bottom, it says an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. And this is in the position of healing. So here, this is the message that we want to really start like moving into the reading, right? Because again, you, me, and everyone, we are all stories in motion. We have free will. Any of this can change at any time. And right now, what's really going on, or has been going on in the past, because remember, this could be the recent past, is there's been all of this mental, what I often call mental masturbation, just this repetitive kind of like analysis paralysis. That's really what the 8 of air is speaking to. What's interesting is as soon as we move into the next position, which is for Archangel Michael, what we see here is the star card. And the star card is like your Make-A-Wish card. So when you take action, it's going to be like super positive. And it's going to set you up to make some really awesome long-term plans. So this could be something, this 8 of air could just be showing us something that's already over for you. And now you may be in this place of, you realize you took this action, you realize that you're on the right path. And what's interesting, right, is we started with the 8 of air and now we have card 17, which comes to the number 8, which again is, the number 8 is considered a very powerful integer because when you turn it on its side, it's infinite. So it's bringing us this harmony, this infinite harmony. And the star card really speaks to that. And again, anytime it shows up, you can see there's all this bounty, there's all this beauty. Look at all that water flowing, everything's green, those golden wings. So you may be in a time of great abundance right now because you decided to take action. You stopped being in that elusive trap of analysis paralysis, which is leading us into this place of the Queen of Earth. And Earth, there's a lot of Earth energy here. There's 6 cards, 3 of them are Earth energy. So this is about your physical life. It could also be about your monetary life. So when we see the earth element, that can be about the things that we do as far as our finances and things that are keeping us in the physical realm, right? So when we're looking at this Queen of Earth, what's happening is you really want to, as you're in this time of making positive and optimistic plans because of all this flow of abundance, you want to make sure that you're taking time for those around you and really navigating challenges from a kind, compassionate, and understanding way. This is a card that's really about you weaving your magic. So here, this card, the star says, make a wish. And what the Queen of Earth is saying is be thoughtful in your creativity, be kind, and be sensible. And sensible meaning taking grounded action to really create what it is you want, but not just for yourself. This is about co-creation, right? So being mindful of, as you care for yourself, be sure that you check in and care for others as well. Which leads us into, this card here for Uriel, which is just great because when you look here, you can see this is the Unity card. And when you look here and you see this position, you'll notice that all of the chakra colors are in the background, and inside of each one of those little orbs are all of the different major religions on the planet. And what it's saying is this is about seeking out mentors, really finding people of a like mind. This is about creating your community. And if we look at all of these things together, this is really a path of getting out of your head, taking action toward your dreams. And as you take that grounded action, creating a construct that is compassionate and inclusive. That's really what's going on here. And as I just look at the overarching of this, this is about a business decision. This is about someone who's creating. It's really a professional reading. It's interesting when I just look at the energy of it. What's going on here is a clear path to success and making sure that you're not just eliminating traditional viewpoints, but really that you're bringing all of these inclusive aspects into what it is that you're creating so that you are holding space for an expansive community. And the way to do that, as far as like grounded action, the way to put that here now we move into the horizontal plane, right? Is this 9 of Earth card. And this is about really, it says enjoying life's little luxuries, right? Spending some quiet time alone. And look at what it says at the bottom, successful self-employment. So again, I think it's interesting. I hadn't even read that yet. And I said, okay, this is clearly like this is clearly some information for those of you that are navigating some business decisions right now. And I think that big business decision is, are you going to go out on your own and live your dream life? And if you're going to make that decision, then be thoughtful and be intentional with your creativity so that as you do that, you're really approaching your challenges from this place of kindness, understanding, and inclusivity so that you see those challenges as places for you to evolve, places for you to expand, places for you to grow so that you can enjoy the little luxuries of maybe having more time, the little luxuries of working with people that you respect and admire, right? Because this is about community, this Unity card. And that successful self-employment may be about you creating your own community, you creating this space and place of like minds, and this is really resonating with me because I mentioned the Seeker Sanctuary at the beginning of this. And the whole intention behind me creating the Seeker Sanctuary was to have this platform where not only I was offering things that, I offer to the world that are for sale, but also about offering a lot of free tools for support that are for people who are on the path seeking support, so that you have this one place that you can go and that there's this community of like minds. And I really think one of the things about, this 9 of Earth is just spending this time alone. You can see here, you see all those flowers? If you can take some time to spend with yourself, things are really going to blossom. There's going to be great success here. And really enjoying that quiet time is going to allow you to embody this next step, which brings us to the top card, which is for Archangel Metatron, which is a 3 of Earth. Beautiful card there with the butterfly. See a butterfly, we know the transformation is occurring, right? So this is about what we're bringing down into all of this from our highest self, our highest light. Archangel Metatron is that Christ consciousness. So as we bring that down to meet with that energy of Sandalphon down here, what we want to do is recognition for high quality work, be a team player. So again, I'm coming back to this energy of community and the power of creativity. You know, the butterfly is like this transformative aspect, but you can see all of this green. It's really verdant and alive. And when we put all of this together, you know, as I mentioned, this is a lot of earth energy. So again, I believe that this is about your current state of employment. You could be in this place where you've been thinking about becoming self-employed, maybe quitting your job and then moving into your wish life, right? That's what the star is really saying, that this is that Make-A-Wish card, and it's really saying step into that and make optimistic long-term plans because you are on the right path. And then this Queen of Earth is saying, be sure that you don't get too wrapped up in the work, but that you make time to cultivate not only your community, but connection and collaboration, which is what the Unity card is speaking to when it says really looking at, you may want to have a mentor to help you create the structure for stepping into this space of self-employment. And looking at the space of self-employment, you're really getting some downloads and spending your quiet time alone. That's where you're getting, you know, the blossoms of how to successfully step into self-employment. So that as you bring into balance this idea of being a team player, this idea of co-creating and collaborating with the universe and the collective consciousness, then you are going to have really high quality work. And that really high quality work is going to set you apart from others that may even be in the same field, because you're going to have that connection to your service, right? Service is for the highest and best for all, inclusive of self. So you're going to be in this place of being supported by these mentors, these people of a like mind. And that's going to allow you to continue to hold that space for yourself so that you can really come into being a team player for the collective. So I want a little bit more information for us on this idea of being a team player. So let's pull another card and just kind of see what happens. Divine Source, Energy, Spirit, Archangels, and Angels, could you give us another card about the Three of Earth here? Let's get another card. Give us a little information about this Three of Earth. The Wheel, a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. So here we have Archangel Michael. And the wheel, you know, all four elements there in the corner, which speaks to a certain type of balance, an elemental balance. This is just another way of saying that all the conditions are correct. All the conditions are in alignment. That's a better way for me to say this. And really, fortune is on your side. That's really what it even says that at the bottom, right? Fortune is on your side. I'm going to change this for a moment. This is a really exciting reading for anyone that maybe you may be self-employed, you may be considering becoming self-employed. And what this reading is really saying is that the energy is in alignment for that to happen right now, if you want to make that decision. The key is, as you make that decision, that you really be mindful of traditional viewpoints, be mindful of this collective energy, right? And when I see this, when I think about that, it's really seeking out a mentor here. You know, I've worked with a mentor for years. I'm a big fan of it. I have a mentoring program, and I know how powerful it can be to have an accountability partner as you grow, evolve, and expand, especially when you come to this place of being self-employed. I've been self-employed since I was in my 20s. I'm currently 46. And what I can tell you is, being self-employed, there are days where it doesn't feel easy. So when you take that time to get quiet and you spend that time alone, what you do is you start building this inner confidence. And as you build that inner confidence, what you're going to be able to do is, even though you may be self-employed and you may have an idea of how you want things, you're going to be able to come back in to a place of harmony when you work with others. And this really is potent medicine when it comes to collaboration. And the new paradigm of 5D life, right? The new earth is all about collaboration. This is our time to come together. And it's a time of really positive change. And this card talks about how things are moving really fast. And I don't know if you're watching timelines, but they're merging right now. And now is the time, is really what this reading is saying. As always, thank you so much for your support as I continue to offer these monthly readings. I hope that this resonates with you. And again, check out the Seeker Sanctuary. I'll put a link under here for that, as well as I just did a whole new playlist titled Alchemizing Your Awareness in Asana. So if you're a yogi and you'd like to take your practice a little bit deeper, do check out that playlist. And be sure to get on my email list, because I'll be sending out a newsletter about my next YouTube series, which will be coming out at the 3rd week of this month. All right. In the meantime, stay illuminated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here soon. Bye, everybody.